All right, chat. We're going to get this turned on here in a minute. Hold on. All right. Let me see. So, what's going on, chat? Anything new? I recently watched a movie. Really? Review exposed how I make my thumbnails. I recently watched a movie called The Haunt while I was cleaning, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It's kind of like a horror movie. These kids go out party, and I skipped the first like 10 minutes because it was just random character setup. It's not even build up. Real cliche writing somewhere in the middle where some kind of situation in a person's life, exactly how it happened is repeated coincidentally, I mean, in a ridiculous way later on, and it gives them the courage to fight back. It was real cringe level shit, but outside of that, it wasn't bad. It was called Hunt. So if you like I don't know, some horror movies. What I was doing though is testing. Flaw and Awe is going to be back soon, and when it's back, at least I'm hoping, it's going to be back. Like, we're going to be rocking and rolling. So I was doing a little test with Hunt, for example, a movie new to me. I checked it out. Can we sneak together a a surprise upload bonus vid for something like that? Yeah, we beat God of War. Did anyone watch Snowpiercer tonight? Is that a show now? I didn't see that. Did you see the PS5 tech demo? Yeah. That fine detail, man, got me excited for what we could see. I'm interested in a touch-up with the Last of Us Part 2 and similar games like Days Gone. However, I'll be real, I don't think it's going to be that. I don't think it's going to be like upgrading the resolution the way they did for The Last of Us Part 1. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be the same, because you were going from a certain definition to wait, what am I doing here? Next graffiti? I don't know. Oh yeah, right here. Bang. What's up, brother? So what do I do? I already found it. Oh, okay. 0 out of 1 symbols. Oh yeah, here we go. You know what? I am gonna put on that other find this graffiti. Oh, we're kicking this off with action. This game surprised me. We started right away with some action. Look at this, deciphering some graffiti. Yeah, outside of the tech demo and everything, it was interesting. It was interesting. I think my excitement is not all that high, simply because it's not something we're going to be able to actually get our hands on for quite a while. That happens a lot. Like, I noticed this specifically with movies and video games like Days Gone. I was excited when I first saw it because it was something I would be interested in. However, when it was about to come out, that's when my excitement was like, I went back and rewatched some trailers and some gameplay, and I was like, yo. Same thing with the PS5. The excitement won't even really be there in a big way until the library builds up. Hunt had some good things, but overall I thought it was a dumpster fire. I'm trying to think back at
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Because again, I skipped the whole beginning. I could definitely see that, but as far as yeah, I don't know. I mean, you got messed up looking clowns and graffiti. They had the whole, like I said before, they had that whole ultimate cringe moment, but I wouldn't call it a dumpster fire. I mean, I wouldn't even come close to calling it a dumpster fire, because that's taken away from actual, dumpster fire. Where you at, baby? That's taken away from actual dumpster fire movies. Alright, so okay, I'm just reading these symbols. I thought I was gonna go looking for something, but it's not. You just look for this little symbol here. My mind is thinking it's more complicated than it really is. And then this symbol, let's go, let's get it. Snowpiercer is a TV show. First episode with Stephen Ogg in it. That's what's up. I watched The Lost Girls before. It's based on the case of a Long Island serial killer close to where I'm from back in 2010, where they found all those bodies. Yeah, that shit's crazy. If it's the same one that I'm thinking of, it was some sex worker. Wait, what was it? There was a sex worker that had something where she was running from door to door calling the cops or something, and she ended up going missing. And then they found her body or someone else's body, and along that whole strip they just kept finding bodies. If it's the same one that you're talking about. Yeah, that shit's crazy, because they haven't found anyone for that. And there was some weird doctor that lives in the area that took in one of the girls and called one of the victims and called their family. Weird shit, yo. Hey Ronnie, back from 90 Days Fiance episode. I have no idea what that is. Follow the trail to Jericho. Find the graffiti. Oh, yeah, that's right. I get little tips here. Okay, so we got graffiti in the top corner of... There we go. That was easy enough. You shitting me? I can't walk. Oh.
I read it somewhere.
Get going, man, before they won't let you walk no more. Alright, look at this. Is that it? Yeah, that's it, alright. Bam. Come on. Oh, where's the other one? There it is. Clue updated. Huh. Fence. Thanks for streaming tonight. Thanks for hanging out. I figured my head is throbbing, man. I just realized I'm out of Tylenol, so I thought maybe we'll pop on a nice little stream. GameStop finally gave me my damn pre-order bonus, and it's funny because it's the 1987 Predator skin for the Predator game. And wait, can I go in there? And they finally gave it to me, and I put on Discord. I was like, yo, let's play a game. I got the skin. Let's whoop do. This entire weekend I was thinking about it. I was like, now I should never have said that, because I have no interest in playing Predator. At least not this weekend. At no point in time this week was I like, yo, I want to jump in and play the Predator. You know what I mean? That sucks, man, because I love that creature design. It's one of my favorites. I don't think I'm never gonna want to put it in, but oh, here we go. Do I have to move that crate? But I don't know, something about this weekend I just didn't care to. And we're going to be doing streams more often, but I do want to keep putting this out there and reminding people, we're not streaming every day, every other day, definitely every single week. There's going to be down moments like this week. We had barely any streams and no uploads on the map channel. We're going to have periods where that pops up like that just because I'm working on other projects or other personal life stuff, and not even like drama. Every time I say personal life, it sounds like there's something bad, but no, just life, you know? Stuff gets in the way. What am I looking for? Or at least takes too much time to get done. Where you at? That's a cool looking shark, though. I'm sure there will be a point in time where we have a good amount of streams consistently for, you know, a whole month. We might stream a ton. Find a way to reach to the rooftop. I have been getting some prep taken care of where... Reach the roof, huh? Where I'm prepping like a week's worth of videos in June. Come on, man. What the fuck? Oh. Which would be kind of fun. One of them's a simple one. I think there's a couple that are really simple, but one of them is just looking at an actual video that's out there, but it's an older one, and I think it'd be real cool. But it's all Last of Us themed, and it leads right into part 2. And I haven't made up my mind, but I did ask people if they feel... Here's the problem. I did ask if they think we should stream on this channel or the Makeup Presents. Now, I feel like we should end the last gaming stream on the map channel, because I did promise for over a year that we would stream, because originally I thought we would be streaming on that channel. But since I moved the gaming streams over here, I was thinking, well, should I just do an announcement over there to tell people to come here, or should I just do the Last of Us stream over there? At least the main game, it'll be like 2 days, right? 2 main days. How many do I need? 3? So there's 1 here. 1 here. So where the hell is the other one? I don't think they are apart, are they? Meaning they're not, like, on this wall, I don't believe. What's with that lock, too? And I don't think they put them over there. Probably is over here somewhere. Yeah, but where, bro? Where? Do I have to go over to anything? No. Is that it? No. Yeah, that's it, all right. There. Is there 2 heads there? I didn't even notice that. Yeah, there is. Oh, there's a white one. I'm looking for a black one. There's a white one right here. Is that it? Yeah. Oh. Damn, man. I'm so fucking bored of this already. Can you make that jump, bro? Oh, he's gonna do it. Select a route? What does that mean? I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Use R1. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. Just let the fucking player do this. What is this nonsense? Imagine how much cooler it would have been if you did your thing and you just did it as a video game player. Sorry, I overall disagree with this entire game. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of people that love it. It's just not the style for me. Just let us do. We couldn't do that one little thing. Are you kidding me? Wait, what is this? Sparkle? Drop. Get down there, bro. What's an awesome concept? Let me pop out this chat. Hold on. Let me pop this chat out. Pop out and live chat. Good horror movies, hard to find nowadays. Back in the 90s, I don't know what that is. Mysterious Doctor, also the one with police chiefs, and then the girl's mother ended up getting killed by her other daughter. Oh yeah, that's right. A girl's mom gets killed by the other daughter. That shit's crazy. A lot of crazy shit popping off with that. What is that called again? The Long Island serial killer? That's crazy because that's a current, serial killer, and he's still not caught. There had to have been statistically, some serial killers, even if it's only a handful, that died in the middle of their killing spree, whatever. There had to have been some. And they'll likely never get caught if the evidence isn't there and they're dead and no one suspects them. Or the serial killer died doing something stupid, like going on a hike, and they're missing and they didn't really have much family, you know what I mean? So there's got to be plenty of shit like that popping off. Not for all of them, but for some of them. If this game doesn't move on from this shit, I'm going to put my controller through it. Pre-construct. Oh, this fun shit again. All right. So I hit L2 and I hit R2 and that does what now? Oh, okay. Go up here somewhere. So I go up there, I go up here. What do you want me to do? So I hit it again. Is that it? I don't get it. What's the point of some of this? Even as a video game, it's like a movie with 50,000 cuts. What are you cutting for? You don't have to have a real person do these stunts and then cut to make the scene work. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. I think whoever made this game thought movies use cuts to make the scene look cool. I'm sure sometimes that's the case, but that's not at all what that's for. But all right. We might pop in something like Days Gone or The Last of Us or something. I've been having the urge to play that game. Alright, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Yeah, I'm looking at him. Do I hit the button circle? It's got a circle thing on him. It looks like this one over here. No. Unless it's in here. No, that ain't it. Oh, it's over here. Yeah. Okay. Wait, that's the fucking door I came in, isn't it? Oh, this is trippy. It looks like the sign is on the wall. The wall and the pillar. Yeah, that's it, all right. How do I do this? Because look, it's on the wall and the pillar, looks like. So yeah, there we go. Wait. Hold on. I'll get it. There we are. Tucker and Dale's pretty funny, yeah. I waited so long to watch that movie just because I wasn't in the mood for horror comedy, but when I finally watched it, it was funny. It's funny in a ridiculous way. It's like, no, don't do that because something stupid's gonna happen, and they do it, and something stupid happens, you know?
Hey.
What do you want? How dare you walk into my stream? What time is it? All right, you're yelling on the mic. It's past 9. I'm not a daddy anymore. I'm off duty. Ow! All right, get going. What'd you want to show me?
Hold on, since you're not a dad anymore, hold on.
What? Yeah, I'm off duty. After 9, I'm no longer daddy. Don't ask for nothing. Get out of here. You're gonna get your butt kicked, yo. She walks in with a beer. Jerk.
Well, I'm just helping you out, right?
I'm not having a beer. I had some whiskey late last night, and I got a headache all day today.
That's why I want you to drink it.
No, thanks.
Look
When we doing another watch party, when we all hit play, I enjoyed the Day of the Dead and your commentary. Shit. I don't know when we're going to schedule the next one, but I'll try to get Land of the Dead in next. That's after Day of the Dead, obviously. No. I'm sure someone does. I was rewatching season 3 of The Walking Dead. I love the entire feel and design of the prison. Would have been cool to have some more of that location. Or some different storyline. Something that was a little more gripping. It felt like the main focus was on the governor, and they kind of forgot to prop up something. Hey, what did you want to show me? Did you forget? You walked in here with your phone.
Oh, I wasn't going to show you anything on the phone.
Oh, what did you want to show me?
Nothing.
What did you want to tell me?
Nothing.
Because you walked in like you were saying something. What, though? Oh, anime?
No.
Get out of here. Story ramps up soon.
I was saying, I'm going to bed soon because there's nothing.
You're bored. Well, good. It's late anyhow.
What's fun?
A headache, man, all day.
Dude, it's like I got a finger cramp.
Finger cramp. Oh, look at this guy.
Just commit suicide.
He did. Days Gone is always the vibe.
Why do you have like a stack of water in here?
I don't know. I grabbed some and explored the boat. Oh, I'm hitting R2. Which is stupid shit. I don't get it. supposed to do something with the controller here? What am I fucking... Oh, that's...
I want to show them Chief.
Chief? Chief doesn't want to see.
No, I want to show them Chief. Chief, come here. Come here. Guys, look real quick. Come here.
Here, honey, look.
What?
Where are you at? Oh, it doesn't... I thought I had more space than that, but I don't.
Oh yeah, look at my amazing shirt.
There. See, Chief?
Look at my
And
amazing
then her shirt. I pooped today.
Look.
Yeah, there's Chief. Chief.
You like my I poop today shirt?
Chief. Where you at?
Oh, he's next to you on the floor.
They see him. Oh, what, buddy? I'll show you, Chief. Come up here. Oh, come here. Oh, you are heavy.
God, he's
You're a heavy hot dog.
He's
Oh,
fat.
get going. Get going. There's Chief.
Oh.
Ready?
Oh, Chiefy.
He looks scared. He's like, what are you doing?
He has a double chin.
What? Why do you look like I'm gonna beat you?
Because you always do. No, I'm joking. Grandma does, bro.
What?
Grandma's like, you doing something bad.
Hey, look, he thinks I'm gonna drop him. He's like, please don't. No, let me set him down. Watch out. He gets scared. I got you, buddy.
This person's like, ah.
Look at him. He's like, what?
It's like, what the heck?
What? All right, that messed up the camera. All right, let's figure out. Shake your controller. Oh, we got flashlight. I like the look of this. This is cool. Nice and atmospheric.
Don't go outside? Outside?
I should probably be looking around more. What the hell was that? Holy shit. Did I just find 2 doors? I found multiple doors. What was that? Oh, oh, they're locked. Figures. Why am I even surprised? Yeah, I had to put the air on, honey. I was dying. It was too hot. It was like 80 degrees in here. Get down, brother.
Can I annoy you?
Oh, no. No, you can't annoy me. Well, you do annoy me. But I'm asking you not to. Hey, isn't it that girl?
That ugly girl?
She's a robot too.
Bye, Felicia. I'm out of here.
Take Chief with you. Shut my door. I'm probably supposed to read those.
Just kidding, you think I'm gonna leave that either?
Now I'm lost, yo. Where do I go? Back in here, maybe?
I'm just dying. You're just doing your live stream.
Because you're not dying for real. If you're dying for real, I'd kick you in the chest to help you get some oxygen to your lungs.
Kick me in the chest.
You gotta be shitting me. I thought that was the main door, and I went and checked these just for something bonus. But nope. Alright. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Where do I go? Wait, this one is, explore. I already did all this, though. shit. Yo, that was... That was legit. Well, it wasn't like scary, but it was a nice little jump. Figures. Everything's locked. Hey, stay out of there. I'm cleaning up. Why do I keep getting stuck on nothing? Wait. Which way do I gotta hold it? Huh? For what? Yeah, you can't use it for 20 minutes. You're welcome. Watch you don't bump Jason. He doesn't like it when you bump him.
And that's what you care about?
Not a fan of Land of the Dead, don't like thinking zombies. Yeah, we gotta do the series though, no matter what. I'm not a big fan of the smart zombies either. Damn. Juliet, please shut the door. Thank you. Your cat comes in here every time you leave it open. Yeah, she's sleeping now. She'll sense the doors open. Uh-oh, I'm surrounded.
Welcome to Jericho.
Creepy motherfucker. Why did they gotta pick the guy that looks so creepy? So, okay. Yeah, Chief's pretty cool. What 4 movies would be good to introduce someone to horror movies? I think that's kind of like a loaded question. Are you talking about a kid? Are you talking about a girlfriend, you know, that isn't normally interested in horror movies? Because there's a big difference. If you're like, what kind of horror movies do I introduce to a kid? You know, I would say, well, you can even start with something like Gremlins. It has a great horror like theme, but kids love that shit. Or if they watch a little more and they get into it, you can do, you know, Creep Show, because it's that's Creep Show is like that playful horror, you know.
All right, I'm in.
Damn
As
straight.
far as movies, though,
Hey,
I don't know, because I've never really thought about it like that. Off the top of my head, I don't know what to tell you. I've never thought about it. Which ones are good to introduce someone to horror? I'm not sure.
Don't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
I'm sorry for my behavior back at the police station. I didn't mean to be unpleasant.
I forgot what.
Wow. You've even got a brown-nosing apology program.
I forgot what we were
Guess that CyberLife thought everything.
conflicting over.
Here you go.
Okay. Pineapple Passion.
Ah,
What else? I already got that, didn't I? Why would I scan that? Who are you, bro? breach of hygiene regulations? Bro. There can only be one. That's who that is. Fucking Highlander. He was good in that.
Thanks, Gary. I'm starving.
Don't leave that thing here.
Huh, not a chance. Follows me everywhere. See?
I don't know. I got this weird. I don't know. I have zero excitement for the finale of The Walking Dead. I don't know, man. There's this weird.
This Pedro, he was proposing illegal gambling. Am I right?
Yeah.
And you made a bet.
Yeah.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe
Was
that
I
a
talking
mutation
about now?
occurs in the
I
software of
don't
some
know what it is,
androids,
but
which can lead to them emulating a human
I just
emotion.
don't have an
English,
excitement
please.
for it.
They don't really feel emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
Emotions always screw everything up. The androids aren't as different from us as we thought.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
Maybe if we had a release date, I'd probably be like,
I have my reasons.
Is there anything you'd like
how
to know
many
about
issues
me?
we'll do for your
Well,
comic?
yeah.
Are we gonna do?
Why do they make you look so goofy
I
and
don't
give
know.
you that weird voice?
CyberLife androids
yeah, I
are
have
designed
no
to work
idea of the
harmoniously
exact
with
number.
humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed
We
to
have-
facilitate my integration.
Well, they fucked up.
Or at least we're prepared
You ever
to
dealt with
hit
deviants
100
before?
issues. Let's reach that goal first.
A few months back, a deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little girl. I managed to save her.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right? Know everything there is to know about me?
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit. I also know you've received several disciplinary warnings in recent years, and you spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
I think working with an officer with personal issues is an added challenge. But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features.
What am I glitching
I just got a
out?
report of a suspected
Oh,
deviant.
alright.
It's a few blocks away. We should go have a look.
Yeah, if you're introducing someone to horror,
I'll let you finish your meal.
what you definitely want to
I'll be in
do
the car if you need
is
me.
show them the ending to Bone Tomahawk. Or maybe just collections, like a montage of the most gruesome moments in horror.
Hey, Connor! You run out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to CyberLife.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
What do we know about
Brandon
this
said,
guy?
I don't know why, but
Not
season
much.
10 felt so fast,
Just
like
that
it
a
didn't
neighbor
feel like the
reported
other
that he heard
seasons.
strange noises
Maybe
coming from
because
his
no
floor.
finale.
Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man hiding an LED under his cap.
I don't know.
Christ, if we
There's
have to
for
investigate
me, there's
every time
something.
somebody hears a strange noise. We're gonna need more cops.
Just feels a touch off.
Hey, were you really making a report back there in the elevator? Just by closing your eyes?
Correct.
Shit. Wish I could do that.
Anybody home?
Shot through the door. Bam.
Open up, Detroit police!
Stay behind me.
Doomsday Kingdom fan community said the evolution of Rider art. Oh my fucking god, unfucking believable. I absolutely love it. Is that in reference to the new little crossover thing that James is working on behind the scenes? He did a side-by-side of the Rider character that he drew in like 2017, and when he first started drawing the Rider, and then he did one now, just literally days ago, for anyone who doesn't know. And the side-by-sides are amazing. Once we reveal this image, because it's like a little surprise. You'll see it when we do a promotion, but once we reveal the image, I'll share it. But you could tell the art is just getting better and better.
What the fuck is this?
That's what all these damn pigeons.
Jesus, this place stinks.
RT. Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's something your mom does when you're in first grade.
Fake ID. Nice.
The driver's license is fake.
Cool. At least we didn't come for nothing.
Wow, look at all these birds. And they fly around when you walk by. That's fucking nice. See, that's the little things. When I was talking to someone recently about how much better video games are gonna get and yada yada yada, and the person was making the now given they didn't really put too much thought about it, they just superficially, and it was one of my real life friends, they superficially just thought, I mean, really, how much better can you get? You know, a little more realistic or whatever, but video games are pretty much what they are, and yada yada yada. And my argument was, because I even thought about it, I was like, well, yeah, sure, but even if you make it a little more realistic as far as, you know, the video game movements and face twitches, it's nowhere near realistic yet. You feel me? But we're getting closer and closer. But the thing is, and again, I don't know all the technical terminology or the right terminology, or I don't know the right process for it all, but if you take a video game like I was playing recently, I threw in The Last of Us. It was last night for like just a half an hour, just because I wanted to play it. Joel walks out, and there's a pier there with a couple poles and water.
I don't know. It looks like a note.
And, you know, essentially what they did is they programmed it with this color, so when you look at it, it looks like it's the water, you know, with the glare off of the water. But if you really, really look close, it's just kind of like flowing color, you feel me? And if you look at the piers, it doesn't really crash the way it does. My point was, in the future when we do the PS5 or PS6 or who knows what consoles will become, because every year people say this is the last year we're gonna have consoles, every fucking year. But the truth is, the market right now is so big, you have to have consoles, because if PlayStation and Xbox stops making them, a new company will rise and be the new console king. So Sony and Xbox are the only reasons why no one else is really making a big console. But if they left, they would, 100%. Now, but if you take this now, what we have now, but imagine
Any idea what it means?
that water flowing and the piers being more realistic, the texture and
It's the same sign Ortiz's android
the
wrote on
water, the
shower
way
wall.
it crashes and the way it
Why are they
moves.
obsessed with this sign?
When you add all those tiny bits of realism,
It's like mazes or something.
the whole bigger picture just gets more refined and crisp, and it has this fluidity to it that adds to, again, the overall look of
Real
how
book.
realistic it is. So that's the stuff I get excited for. Like, they were showing off the tech demo. I don't even know what it was. Some random character walking through a cave or something. And it just looked like you can start to see how well they're coming along with refining some of those traits, and then you can imagine what it would be like. All right, let me think. Give me a minute, because I'm forgetting how this works. All right. So he fell. Bam. Is that a fingerprint? Okay. He fell, made a bitch out of himself. Used the right stick to move the camera. Okay. And then he ran to the living room. Am I supposed to do something else here?
I thought I was the last guy in Detroit to keep some. Electronic books, you can't smell the paper.
Hey, there we go.
Pages turning yellow. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
It's an Android chip.
Its LED is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons. Birdseed. I can't believe it.
So
This
the
nut
guy
job was
hit and
actually-
then ran this way. So should I be checking something out over here? What is this? Bam. Games are subjective. I love both games. I love futuristic story games. Like, the possibilities freak me out. I do like futuristic stuff. My thing is, I like out there sci-fi futuristic, and then I like realistic futuristic, you know what I mean? Which can get real interesting. Suspect ran towards the entrance like a bitch. Look at him. He's like, I'm out of here, brother. How did that bird cage get knocked? Did he knock it down? Okay, he did. He ran, and he was like, move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. And then, what happened? He went for the door. He stumbled. Heard us enter. Oh, where'd the bitch go? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Where'd he go? Uh-oh. He's still here. Wait a minute. We did this already, didn't we? Am I gonna get my head shot off?
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
Yeah, bitch. What? You're fucking with a pro here, homie. Oh, shit. Forgot to run. Alright, let's go. Where's he at? Oh, here we go. Look at this. Scan. Alright. Fast but risky. Safe detour balanced. Whoa. What's up, homie? Safer detour. Direct but crowded. Bam. Let's get it.
Look out!
Such weird control buttons. Where'd he go? Oh shit, there he is. What? This way. I got him. Got him, Joe. Save for detour. Alright. Fast but risky. Wait, can I go up there? Direct but slow? No. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Guess we're doing it. Fell. I was double tapping X because I'm thinking of a video game, but no, it's hit what we ask you to.
Holy shit!
I got this, brother. Take a day off. Oh, I gotta slap. I can't stand these fucking games. Tap it, smack it, hold it, slap it. I guess I can't do that thing all the time.
Look out!
Get out of here, bro. Oh shit. Oh. Sorry, Hank. I thought Hank would respect it, but he didn't.
I've done nothing wrong. I just wanted to be free. You know what they'll do to me if you turn me in.
I know.
Model 874004961. Serious malfunctions have been detected in your software, including Class 4 errors.
Damn, I thought Hank would respect
You've been
me
deemed
if I
defective
kept at it.
And will be sent back to Cyberlife for deactivation.
Don't you fucking move. You bastard. You saw I was gonna fall and you'd rather let me die than fail your fucking mission.
I had to make a choice. It seemed to me...
What am I to you? A statistic? A 0, a 1 in your fucking program? Huh? Is that how you see humans, you bastard? Jesus.
I understand you're upset. Perhaps I didn't assess the
Fuck
situation.
you and your fucking assessment. Come here.
Why are you doing this?
All right.
You're one of us.
Shut up.
You're helping humans. But you're just their slave.
I failed.
Said shut up.
I made the wrong call.
All right. Come along.
I'm happy with my decision now.
All right, now you saved me.
Hey, what the
He did?
Shit. Fucking androids.
That's racist. Rupert committed suicide. Wow. Fuck, sorry, Rupert. Bro, no. Nobody respects Connor in this game. Not at all.
Who are you? Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
You're
Nice.
one creepy looking motherfucker, yo.
This is Jericho?
It's a refuge for those who don't want to be slaves anymore.
And hiding just to stay alive. That's freedom to you?
Super HD
Humans
TVs
hate
make
us.
certain movie look so fake
Hiding is
because the
only way we can
effects.
survive.
Wait,
There
the
is no
effects
safe
both
place for
CGI and
those like
practical
us.
are clear and HD. That
If humans
yada,
knew
yada,
we were
yada.
here, they'd kill us.
Yeah, I watched a documentary on
How many are you?
There are
the
19 of
practical
us still in
and
working order.
CGI
The rest were
effects and
damaged
how
escaping their
it
masters.
Many
it
have
is
tried to
shown,
reach Jericho.
you know, through a
Few
high def
succeed.
4K
Humans have little
TV
pity
or
for
monitor, an
mankind.
8K monitor. I
I
forget the
understand how you feel,
terminology, but
But we have more freedom here than you ever
it
did.
was interesting seeing how the CGI
I came to Jericho
is
looking
just
for hope.
off when it comes to some movies
Looks like I'm not gonna find
on a
any here.
4K monitor.
You're lost. Just like the rest of us. We didn't ask for this. All we can do now is deal with it.
You're safe here.
I'm just gonna go with it, and I'm gonna
Stay
make
with us
sure
as long as you want.
everyone in this game hates Connor. Think about it. Most
see
people
Lucy.
who stream this game probably
She might
wanted
need
to
help
be
you.
probably wanted a good response from it, and they cared like about the characters and where the story went. I'm just gonna make sure everyone fucking hates Connor. You know, see what happens story wise. Now look at this. I got a burn barrel. Let's see what's up with the burn barrel. Ooh, start a fire? Fuck yeah. Who's gonna stop me? I'm free. This is Jericho, baby. Is Schizo the biggest piece of shit in Days Gone for you? I hate that dude. Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. What's with that creepy hum? Find Lucy.
I'm not in very good shape, am I? My diagnostic program isn't working. I don't think it would have anything good to say anyway.
What happened to you?
They tied me to the back of a car. I think they wanted to have fun.
Hey, there we
I
go.
shut down.
Why isn't this showing anything?
No, I don't want to shut down.
Ah, there we go. I got it. Kevin7. Wait, hold on one second. Kevin775. Thank you very much for the $20 dono, homie. Keep up the strong work, my man. I have to say, as a father myself, you have given me so much inspiration to get through the tough times. You are a solid dude and a great human. I'm always happy to see you succeed. Thank you very much, Kevin. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. It's extra tough now with school not being in, and then you
They
gotta
didn't want him anymore.
help substitute as the
He was
teacher,
living on the
and
streets before we brought him here.
man, I don't know.
They'll
It's
all
just
shut down if we
rough.
don't find a way to help them.
To help them, we need blue blood and biocomponents. We salvage what we can from those who shut down. But there's never enough.
So, how do they survive?
I don't know what they're doing at the end of the
They
year
won't.
for a grade, to be honest.
They're slowly
I
dying.
already know they're not doing a grade, but to pass the kids, it's up to the teachers or the staff, apparently, which is like, I don't know how they're going to make that choice. Yeah, Doomsday. Everyone's going to hate Connor when I'm done with him. Why are the androids going near the fire? I don't get it. It's not like they're cold. Crate already empty. What the fuck? Oh, you know what I did find out though? This is something I wanted to ask you guys. A lot of people asked if I was going to play The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Now, I've never had a VR. I've never had VR, and I don't even know what it would be like to stream a VR game. Again, like I said, it's a bit different because you don't just maybe some of them you got to stand and you need a little space, but I was considering getting the PSVR and doing that game, Saints and Sinners, the Walking Dead game. And that's because they just announced it's either releasing or it just released on PlayStation, the PSVR. My own thing is I don't have a VR set, so it would have to be more than like a few people that would want to check that game out. I'm excited in it, but even if it was like outside of the stream, I wouldn't just get it for myself, just because it's way too much money. But if the stream was interested and we would get Saints and Sinners and maybe check out a couple other VR games, you guys would have to let me know. You think that's something that is interesting, and we should take a look at maybe doing that after June, after the Last of Us Part 2. Because that Saints and Sinners looks fun, because you don't need to do it exactly how it is like a video game. You can dick around. And there's something like when you stab them in the head, and I don't know, man, it just looks like you have a little more freedom to be a little more playful and silly with it. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
I'm afraid of dying too.
Doomsday Kingdom fan community jumping on the dono train with a $5 dono. Thank you very much, homie.
Happens after death?
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It looks pretty badass. It looks good.
Well, I'm about to find out. What's your name?
Marcus.
Joey King. I'll look her up. No. Hells no. God no. Fuck no. Lord no. I know who she is. Who's his bitch?
How long have you been here?
4 weeks, 3 days, 11 hours. When I escaped, there was nowhere else to go. Jericho seemed as good a place as any.
Well, these guys need spare parts and blue blood. Why hasn't anybody gone to get that?
It's not that simple. Can't just go shopping at a CyberLife store. Anyway, nobody wants to risk leaving Jericho.
So this really is Jericho?
Who found this place?
Nobody knows anymore. Whoever he was, his body's probably laying somewhere on this boat. If you came here for comfort, you came to the wrong place.
I think I'm getting the same problem I get from this game is very similar to the show Westworld. I don't know if anyone has watched or tried to watch that series. I watched the first season and I did enjoy it, nowhere near as much as a lot of people. I thought it was overrated as far as the hype, but I did like the direction it was going. However, there's one major problem. I don't give a fuck about the androids. I just don't care. Not even a tiny bit. And I'm not talking about new I'm talking about like even some of the actors that I know and I like. I don't care because they're androids. They're not human. They're not real. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Sit down.
The entire time, none of the androids are main characters. I think later on they become the main characters. Like 2 androids are the main bitches, you know? And
Show me.
I just don't care. The 3rd season was bad, though. Really bad. But I'm having that same problem here. Like, we're following their stories and, you know, spare parts. I don't give a fuck. You're not real. It doesn't matter. It's just like an artificial my life, Matt. No, it don't. You're a computer. You're a walking computer. You don't got a conscience or nothing, you know? I don't know. I don't know how to quantify it. Is that the right word? I think it would be too generic and simple to say, like, you don't have a soul, but there's a lot of people that feel the same way that don't believe in heaven, hell, and souls or whatever. But I mean it as, like, a soul, meaning, like, you're not naturally born, you know? They were created. They're just fucking computers, man.
Give me your hand.
Okay, creepy bitch. And why does my hand change colors? So are you telling me I can just, like, reprogram how my body looks?
You had it all, and you lost it all. You've seen hell, and now hell lives in you.
Hey, Bryant. Thank you very much for the $5 dono. Yo, what's up, man? Hope all is well. Any updates on the map channel? No. We do have an update. This week,
Your choices will shape
every time I say something always goes wrong. I can't imagine any more issues, but this week we're gonna be uploading again, and again we're sticking to likely once a week. However, to play catch up, I'm gonna start uploading. My game plan is to get a video out soon and then follow it this Friday with a video. That's my game plan. Get on track with the Friday. And again, the map channel right now is strictly Flaw and Awe only. I'm trying to avoid uploading prediction videos, theory videos, or just straight Walking Dead videos. I'm trying to really pump up the Flaw and Awe and get it going again until the end of July and see what the channel looks like. Only Flaw and Awe related, consistently one a week. See how that works. We're gonna test it
I know
out.
we can find spare parts. CyberLife Warehouse is in Detroit Harbor. They have everything we need.
The docks are guarded. We can't just walk in there and take what we want. Humans will never let us.
Which is why we won't ask permission.
We don't have any weapons. And even if we did, none of us knows how to fight.
We can steal what we need without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
Maybe.
Slizzle,
Rather than waiting here to
did
be
someone
shut
say
down.
Dono Train?
I'm with you.
Hell yeah, we're gonna get a PlayStation VR, homie.
Maybe it's worth a try.
We need that Dono Train to choo-choo, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm in.
Oh, speaking of trains, you guys want to hear something funny about a guy taking it in the mass and the mouth, or yeah, in the ass and the mouth? Speaking of trains, so there's a group of people. I don't know if you guys caught any of my comic videos recently, but a group of consumers came together and call themselves Comicsgate, and you know they're basically story first and good customer service for the comic book readers.
You gonna be okay?
And it blew up and became this whole, you know, mini little indie movement. And one of the big dogs in the movement is a comic book, old school comic book pro who's now doing his own books, and his name's Ethan Van Sciver. Well, there's been this guy that popped up who wanted to be Comicsgate, and I guess Ethan didn't have him on a show, so the guy got real butthurt, and he started making like hate videos on Comicsgate, Ethan Van Sciver, And this guy's probably one of the most. It's pretty sad what he did, but one of the most smug. You just watch him in an instant, you can already tell. Oh God, you could just feel his grease just by being near him. He's just one smug and gross son of a bitch. Well, one of the things that's really sad is because Comicsgate as a movement was doing something incredible, and he was not at all a part of it. Not only was he not a part of it, but he made enemies in it. So he was like on the outskirts. So he went and he trademarked the word Comicsgate, which is fucking retarded because even if no one contests it and they say, sure, yeah, that's your trademark. And even if he releases books with Comicsgate as a trademark, no one's fucking releasing books with Comicsgate as a... You feel me? All these people, like, I released Doomsday Kingdom under MAPP. M-A-P-P, Make a Path Presents. If I ever put out a thank you, it would be to the Comicsgate movement, yada, yada, yada. I don't give a fuck who owns the trademark. You can't tell me I can't say that because I'm talking about a movement. The stupidity in what this guy has done. Spent time and money to troll people by getting a Comicsgate trademark. But that's how sad and pathetic. Imagine people coming up. I'm getting to my point in a second about what's funny. But imagine somebody coming up and creating something. A group of people. You have nothing to do with it, and then you like because you're
just another android.
Apparently his parents have money, so they gave him money or something. Or they give him like a loan. He's a 40-year-old, 50-year-old guy, and he gets like money from his parents. Anyway, so imagine because he has a silver spoon, he could just buy your way into it and try to bully everyone who's like in the movement. Bro, it's an unreal, even if you're not into comics, it is a pathetic and sad, unreal, unbelievable look at just how fucking pathetic some people are out there. Anyway,
on the street,
apparently, it was recently revealed. I don't know the details. All I know is images started posting online of this guy taking it up the ass with a strap on and in the mouth at the same time. And at first I thought it was like, oh, here's like, it looks like him as a joke. But apparently it's him for real. And there's even more too. There's one where he's like,
you want to find a safe place,
comforting his wife while she's blowing some black guy. And it's like one of those cuck videos. And I'm not talking about like internet cuck. I'm talking about real cuck videos.
Landscapes,
and
open spaces.
Bro, it's funny because if you trace back some of the stuff he has said,
it is for a fresh start.
Some of the most hypocritical shit ever, because he has slammed others for for example, making a woman too sexy or something, or having too much sex appeal, too much violence, because again, kids might read your shit or yada yada yada. Oh my god, yeah, he's doing these I don't know, it doesn't matter, but it's just funny. You guys reminded me of that. And with the dono train, somebody made a joke. I think it was Ethan Van Sciver. He said on Twitter, he was like, yo,
everything we need is in the basement.
When I said something about jump on board the train or something, this is not what I meant, Jesus people. That was funny, had me dying. But yeah, that's just another look at it. There's some really sad, pathetic people out there. I could never in a million years, the type of person I am, I could never in a million fucking years buy something that is a part of a movement or a group of people that I have nothing to do with just to get some notoriety. That is fucking sad. Like, imagine if there was a loophole and Robert Kirkman messed up some trademark thing where I was able to call Doomsday Kingdom The Walking Dead Doomsday Arrives or some shit. Like, imagine if there was some loophole, even in a million fucking years, even if it would give me instant notoriety because it would have that name and it would just, instantly give me a more clientele. I would never fucking do that in a million, because that's taking something that's not yours. You didn't earn it. That's like sad and pathetic. Same thing applies to trademarking Comicsgate when you have nothing at all to do with it. It is, Jesus, that shit is so pathetic. Bryant coming in with another $20 bomb. Thank you very much, homie. I appreciate that support. I feel you on the Strictly Flaw and Awe. That's mad work, as is with just those style of videos. Hope to see an upload soon. I really enjoy the Flaw and Awe vids. Truly some great content. Well, I am making some changes. The truth about the Flaw and Awe videos, it's something that I need to really work on as far as like my own personal anger, frustration issues. I had originally done 105, and I hit a problem that I didn't like about it, and it was pissing me off and frustrating me. I took a group of it. I covered it. It doesn't matter. In editing, I made a whole bunch of different editing tweaks. I was moving clumps of edits, and I got so frustrated the one night where I literally just hit delete. Like, just deleted it all, start from scratch. I have still the audio recordings. I could just re-edit and, do a few new audios. So I did that. I started working on it again, and I lost power. And I'm at the end of it. And I lost power. And when the computer rebooted, what happened is it'll pop back up and it'll say you didn't save properly, because it's like a safety net. You didn't save properly. Do you want to continue where you were with your safety net save? And it was my fault. I must have just blew past that screen and said no. Well, what that does is that, what the fuck am I doing? That gets rid of the save. Oh, downstairs. Jeez. So, again, I lost that entire edit. That one was almost done. I just needed to tweak the beginning and the end, intro and outro, and then add the numbers.
I know.
But
I don't trust him either.
Long story short, one thing that I went back and really started focusing on is somewhere along the lines of working with the Walking Dead videos for Flaw and Awe reviews and the movie Flaw and Awe reviews. Somewhere along the way, I started incorporating more recap.
She'll be all right.
That's good.
Recap structure, I don't know, audio telling, instead of keeping it what it was supposed to be at its very core, which is a Flaw and Awe review, focusing on what works and what didn't. That's it. Like, here's the movie, not, okay, the movie starts with this character, we find out his backstory, and this is why he does what he does, and then we go to this character, and then the story goes here, and, okay, this is bad, and then we go over here, and this, no, we're supposed to jump in, because the reason it's done that way is, first off, it streamlines what needs to be done. It keeps it concentrated as far as what content I'm giving the viewer, because instead of padding the content with recap stuff of the show and movie, I'm giving you straight, concentrated, good and bad stuff from it. And I lost my train of thought, but there was something else as far as editing is a lot easier doing it that way. Oh, that's the final purpose is it's supposed to be a companion piece with what we're doing. So we show the good and the bad, bang, bang, bang. And then when you rewatch the movie, you get a different appreciation, maybe better or worse, based off of what we've pointed out and discussed. Similar to the style of
That's why it's so hard to find
Deeper Into that I was going for. But you can still do that.
To remove your tracker.
What? But you said that...
Yeah, people believe what they want. You deviants are so naive. They'll come
What
to me
am I doing here
expecting me
anyway?
to help them. And I just reset them, sell them on. Or I keep them for my little experiments.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go! Ah!
Oh, I forgot about the child. Lock it up. I'll deal with it later.
Alice! Alice, no!
Wow. A deviant that wants to be a mother. That's so sweet. And so deluded.
But back to my point.
I think it's time we put you out of your misery.
The 105, even though it helped create a delay, and again, there was other personal shit going on. There was other stuff I had to do, but it was a good thing also because it helped me go back and restructure a few things and how I do it and put the script together.
It always ends up the same way. Tears and disillusionment.
Alright, leave so I can fucking do this.
You're better off being erased and feeling nothing. No more pain. No more hopes dashed. I almost envy you.
Kara!
Oh, poor little Alice. Oh, looks like Mommy doesn't remember you at all, huh? Looks like Mommy's completely forgotten you.
Kara, what happened to you?
Oh, all right, that's enough. Come on. You bit me. I'm gonna teach you some manners, you little bitch.
Kara! Wake up, Kara!
Meet me in the living room.
What? Oh, so I can't escape? Oh, yeah, alright, good. Wait, how do I do my shit, yo? Cause for a short circuit, okay. Push. Let's get it. You should train your daughter to edit videos? Yeah. No? What else? Why is it going so fucking fast all of a sudden? Come on, brother. This is a stupid fucking controller, man. Come on. What the fuck do I do now? Memory deleted. Is that supposed to happen? If there's another fucking way to get out without deleting your memory, I'm quitting this stupid fucking game. It's going so goddamn slow. I'm like, you got all the time in the world. I turn around, we're at like fucking 70%. I'm like, what? It's still better give me options to actually do something. I'm not gonna spend the rest of this chapter being like, please remember, break through your fucking, memory erase. What is this?
Help us.
That's his projects.
He erased her memory.
No. This can't be happening.
You have to remember.
Remember what, bro?
For her sake.
He likes to play with us. Creating monsters. For his amusement.
Oh, jeez. Let's see what you look like.
But who's the real monster? Look what he did to us.
Let's see, bro. Holy fuck. Oh, wait. Your head's open.
You must remember who you are.
What did I tell you?
Otherwise the little one will die.
Remember. Remember. Sup, yo? What's up, princess? You had to break the green wire. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter, because if I'm just gonna remember anyway, I guess it really doesn't fucking matter. Because even if you get out and you still remember, or later on you remember, I guess it don't fucking matter. What the fuck is his camera doing? Jesus. There we go. Dan Peterson says, "Hey man, I never agreed to mod for this game. I got swindled." I don't know what you mean, bro. If you're talking about moderate for this game, I think you're confused. When you become a mod, you're a mod for the entire channel, not every video. That would be I wouldn't even have mods if I had to turn them on every single game or channel or video. No, if you're a mod, you're a mod for every video until you no longer want to be a mod, or if you do something to get yourself unmodded, you know?
Make yourselves at home.
Yeah. Slowly remember, because that's fun and interesting. I guess that's my punishment. Yeah, this kind of game where you should just roll with it. Nah, I'm good on that. I'm just messing with you. The game is just a dumpster fire. I hear what you're saying. Some parts. Well, they have good voice actors. They got good graphics. I mean, the look of it. They seem to have some decent characters. I'm only a tiny bit into it.
Up to him.
Yes, Luther.
So, people who are into point-and-click games, I can see them being interested in this as well, because this is really in that genre of point-and-click, even though, you know what I'm talking about, like the old, like Myst, where you just point and click, and your character goes that direction, and you solve little puzzles, and you do small shit like that. Like Telltale is essentially a point-and-click game. Again, it's a variation of that. It's like kind of like a subgenre, you know, a variation of those, but it's all in the same vein. Telltale Games, Telltale's The Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, Batman Arkham Asylum. And then you have a game like this, and Until Dawn. What was that one called? Something like that. Until Dawn, I think.
You want to find a safe place? Somewhere you can start a new life.
This is fucking retarded. I so wish I cut the wire now. I'm already looking at clues. I literally just fucking got here and watched that shit play out. I don't want to sit here and watch it again. Let me get up here. I cut the wire when I play through. I wish I cut that damn wire. It says there's something else I can unlock, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, I can recognize some of the characters, especially one of them has a face that's real familiar as far as an actor.
Just set it down on the table over there.
Oh, let me get a tool and stab him in the head and be done with this shit already.
Get rid of that carcass. Take it next door.
It's forgot how to work.
Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant!
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, Latko.
Bring carcass next door. Got it. Help me.
Luther! Luther!
Yes, Locko.
I should be done here in 10 minutes or so. Have a look at the little one, see what I can do with it.
Understood, Locko. I'll bring you the little one in 10 minutes.
What the fuck is this? 10 minutes. Alright. Is this like the graveyard? Who's the little girl? I already know the fucking little girl. What do we got here? Oh, must be this. Observe. Oh yeah, the guy's smoking that crack, yo.
Alice?
Yeah, again, let me clarify something before I got 30 people in the chat saying, but I love this game. Yeah, again, just because I hate it and talk shit on it, and just because maybe 10 other people think it's a dumpster fire, it doesn't take away from the fact that there's certain people that like this style game. Absolutely. If you love it, you love it. There's people that hate games that I think are, that the majority of people think is fucking amazing. It happens. I personally, 9 times out of 10.
You're not gonna hurt me. No. No. No, you wouldn't do that.
Nine times out of 10. I can't stand games like this just because it's slow, it's not fun, it's yada yada yada, drawn out. I can't think of an actual point and click game. I think the first season of Telltale, when I first played that, I caught an interest on that. I'm gonna have to remember. I mean, Until Dawn interested me enough to play it till the end.
I'm sorry. About the little one.
Time remaining. Of course, my character walks like a fucking... slow ass retard. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Detroit residents were disturbed
No,
by
I'm
a
gonna turn on the
surprising
fucking
chase through the
TV.
city's streets this morning. According
Let's see, what else? Anything? Is there fucking anything to do in here? Until Dawn was decent. Remy Malik. I like Remy Malik. Hey, there she is. Alright, let's get out of here.
Alice. Clara, you remember me. How could I forget you?
On one hand...
I'm so sorry. You were right. We never should have come.
On one hand, it's good
We have to go.
that they
Follow
didn't
me
do the
until we
brain
can,
wipe
okay?
because it would be annoying. On the other hand, because there's no you failed this mission, that whole little remember was just it's fucking pointless and stupid.
Luther!
Escape. Found Alice.
Yes, Loco. I'm finished here. Go fetch the little one.
Oh, shit. Get out of here. Hide.
Not gone. What? The little one is gone. Well, it can't have just disappeared.
Oh, am I
Gotta be
hiding
here
too?
somewhere. What are you waiting for? Go look.
Do I hold these buttons and just chill? I'm afraid to let them go. Can I move the,
Luther, what the
Oh,
fuck
I
are you
can't move
doing?
around.
Come here. Coming.
What do I do though? Oh, there's his feet. I don't know, chat. Are we done? Escape. Fucking where?
They're searching the house. We've got to get out before they find us.
Set fire. Fuck it, why not?
We need to hurry. They'll be here soon.
I don't know which door goes where.
Smoke everywhere. Luther. There's a fucking fire. Luther.
Oh my god, is that a shotgun? Are you shitting me? Oh.
Watch out, Kara!
Figures. I don't get the shotgun, but he does.
There's no point
This
in
game
running.
wants me to fucking hate it.
You can't escape from me.
Get that shotgun, bitch. What the fuck was that? Whoever idiot wants you to throw this controller, I hate them in real life. Sit comfortably, chilling, and then jerk your controller up and down. Go fuck yourself. Woo! Almost got it that time. Damn. Come on, get out of this fucking house, man. Really? See ya, bitch. Why the fuck send me to a locked door just to have me go this way anyway? See what I mean about this fucking game? I'm so glad he's like a Michael Myers bad guy though. He's just like walking.
Go, Alice! No! I won't leave! Go! Run as fast as you can!
I warned you. Dreams always end in tears.
I bet you the big guy turns on the master. It's too predictable.
What are you doing? Get out of my way.
No. Not this time.
I said get out of my way or I'll shoot right through you.
Shoot him.
How dare you?
Oh, that's fucking wicked. I like that though. His creations.
Who let you out? Get away!
Oh yeah, I let them out.
Get away
Oh,
from me.
when something I've done actually
I'm your master.
did something good.
I'm your
Fucking
master.
tear him apart, yo. But I was really tame. That would have been badass if they added some actual gore. But, that was a cool part, though.
I didn't want to hurt you. He programmed me to obey him. When I saw the little one risk her life to save you, it was like opening my eyes for the first time. Finally, I could see. I know you have no reason to trust me after what I did. But I know someone who could help you across the border. I could take you there. I could protect you. You and the little one.
All right. I trust you.
Good graphics, though. I mean, the graphics are on point.
I was so scared of losing you.
I never played The Wolf Among Us, but a lot of people seem to like it. You probably like the Telltale Batman. I doubt I will. I doubt I would like it. I just don't like that style of gameplay. I get so fucking bored. Yo, I adore like certain characters in certain franchises that I adore. Let's just put it that way. Like, I don't think I would give a fuck. Like, if the gameplay mechanics ain't fun, if it's not rewarding, like even take the Predator for example, it's kind of fun, so like the mechanics. So I kind of want to play it sometimes, right? I thought about this the other day. I was like, what the fuck is it? Because the Predator game looks cool. It looks interesting. Well, what is it about the Predator game that doesn't, like, interest me? Where I want to play it. And it's the reward factor is missing. And Fortnite is a game I know some people are like, ugh, but they did it so smoothly where, for example, even if you do a headshot, what the hell are they? Oh, I don't want them. Where'd they come from? Throw them away. Pop-Up gave them to me. I gave them to you. Throw them away. You don't want them?
You can throw them away.
Alright. Headshots, for example, are so damn rewarding in Fortnite. Because when you pick someone off, it has this ping to it. This fucking awesome. And I think when you crack someone's shield as well, not even just a headshot, but just the shield, it has this sound to it. In Predator, you barely even know if you hit somebody. It just shows you like a targeting, like 4 lines. They need to make stuff in it like that that's enjoyable. The little sounds, the clicks, all that adds up in a big way. That's why when you're crafting, like in Last of Us, for example, when you're crafting, it has that it has a nice little sound to it. Again,
the walls of the apartment were covered with drawings of labyrinths and other symbols. Like the other deviants, it seemed
there's more to
obsessed
just
with
gameplay.
RA9.
There's more to gameplay than just you're doing something.
What else?
And just simple sounds with vibration.
I found its diary.
In a big way.
But it was encrypted.
Can add to that. Imagine
take
if
weeks to decipher.
you got this bone crunching, you know, click crunch type of sound when you're the Predator and you hit someone with a shot that took them down, that knocked them down. It would be way more enjoyable. Just that little addition.
It was in Lieutenant Anderson's custody. I couldn't anticipate that he would let it get away.
I'm going with people hating
How
me
is
if
your
you haven't
relationship
noticed.
with the lieutenant developing?
He is openly hostile towards me and continues to show no interest in the investigation.
Fuck you.
Cooperating with him is a
Anderson.
real challenge.
We don't have much time.
Deviancy continues to spread. It's only a matter of time before the media finds out about it. We need to stop this, whatever it takes.
I will
This
solve
is one of the best
investigation,
endings for
Amanda.
the storyline I've seen.
I won't disappoint you.
Oh, we were talking
case
about
just came
with the
Find Anderson
creatures
and
coming back.
investigate.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, all those rewarding noises help the immersion. They do. They really do. And it's not just with that. It's with a lot of different things. Again, that one's a big one, though, because it's fucking frustrating when you... And again, I've only played as the Predator for a handful of times. But I know one night I jumped in, not live or nothing, and just jumped in a game to see. And I was actually the Predator, and I was shocked. And I was like, all right, let's get it. And I picked off the team, and I was targeting them. And the little 4 lines popped up on the screen. However, there was nothing else. And even being really new, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know if I hit them. Did I down them? Did I just hurt them? I don't know. But adding those little sounds could alleviate some of that frustration as far as getting to know. Or maybe you're getting something for it, you know? Oh, what the fuck? He's unconscious.
Lieutenant Anderson!
What a degenerate. Let's break his window. Fuck yes. And now I'm having fun. No, I'm gonna go back the other way and go through his front door.
Easy,
Holy shit.
Dog, I'm not gonna hurt you.
That's stupid. He's an android. He doesn't have fear. That's a big dog. You should check out Evil Within 2. It's open world. Well, we're going to play Evil Within 1, at least. First off, I have 1 already. So. Bam. It'll just be easier to pop that in and get a feel for it. Oh, what the fuck is this, bro? 1 bullet remaining. Was he playing Russian roulette? That's crazy. What is this? Oh, scotch.
Lieutenant.
Wake up, bro.
Wake up, Lieutenant.
Did you ever wind up playing the Michonne? Yes, in
It's me,
the 24-hour live stream.
I'm going to sober you up.
But
for
not
your
the
own
whole...
safety.
I didn't beat it.
I have to warn you.
Leave me
This may be
alone,
unpleasant.
fucking android. Get the fuck out of my house.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I need you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Get the fuck out of here.
Take him to the bathroom.
Sumo! Attack! Good job. Attack! Fuck, I think I'm gonna be sick.
He should slide down the wall. That'd be funny. You don't really have to play the first Evil Within. Well, like I said before, I already own it, so we're gonna just pop it in. If I play the first Evil Within,
you asshole.
it's good,
I'm not
maybe
going
we'll,
anywhere.
you know, finish it. But if I play it and it's like, we'll play a few streams and then we'll get rid of
What
it.
the hell are you doing?
But is Within
want a bath.
2
Thank
good
you.
enough to get?
Sorry,
Is the question.
It's for your own good.
He just shit himself.
Ah! Ah! Turn it on! Turn it off! Ah! Ah! What the fuck are you doing here?
A homicide was reported 43 minutes ago. I couldn't find you at Jimmy's bar, so I came to see if you were at home.
Jesus, I must be the only cop in the world that gets assaulted in his own house by his own fucking android. Can't you just leave me alone?
If you're unable to conduct this investigation, I'll have to inform your superiors.
Go ahead, tell them. I don't give a shit.
Lieutenant, you're not yourself. You should...
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here.
I understand. It probably wasn't interesting anyway. A man found dead in a sex club downtown. Guess they'll have to solve the case without us.
You know, probably wouldn't do me any harm to get some air.
That's
There's some clothes
teasing.
in the bedroom there.
I'll go get them.
Oh. So now I'm fetching clothes. The gameplay is riveting. See, if the developers were smart, they would let you give
What do you
him
want to wear?
dirty clothes. Just as a little, like, knowing that you, streaky, stripey, hippie. What the fuck? Let's go with stripey. That looks ridiculous. Let's dress him like a dumbass. Anything else?
Are you all right, Lieutenant?
Yeah. Wonderful. Just, give me 5 minutes, okay?
Sure.
Wait for Hank. Learn more about Hank. Oh, wow, this is fucking great. Let's go learn more about Hank. The quicker I do it, the quicker it gets done. What's this? L1. Okay, so he ate a burger at truck something or other. There's maggots in his Chinese food. That's fucking nasty. And he's got a picture here of his son. Probably dead. Oh, look at this. Dead. The heroes are always damaged. Ronnie, was this you after your liquor last night? No, not even close. I just drank, maybe half like this. Half of a bottle of this, Jack Daniels. And it's funny because I drank half a bottle. I filled it back up with cheap whiskey called Benchmark number 8. So I drank half a bottle, half of this, and again, I chugged it. So I sat down, and it was late too, so I only had a little bit of time. So I chugged the half a bottle real quick, go, just to get a little buzz, and then play The Last of Us, and then pass out, go to bed, because I was tired, it was late. But I had this urge to play the game. Anyhow, so I filled it back up with the cheap whiskey, and then I went to take a few swigs of that, because I wasn't really drinking, sitting back, sipping on it, liking the flavor. I just straight wanted to catch a buzz, to be honest with you. So I was just like, and I chugged the cheap whiskey, and it was like gross compared to how smooth Jack Daniels was, because you get really good whiskey if you are a liquor drinker. If you can handle your liquor now, vodka I'm not good with, but whiskey, if it's really good whiskey, you could sit there and just, a whole glass of whiskey, just down, chug it, right? Just gulp, because it's good shit. But if you get the cheap shit, or at least from me, I have a harder time with cheap shit. It's harsh, rough. Yeah, I should pick up his gun, give it to him.
What were you doing with the gun?
Russian roulette.
He answers.
Want to see how long I can last. Must have collapsed before I found out.
You were lucky. The next shot would have killed you.
Why would you leave it loaded on the ground?
Be a good dog, Sumo. I won't be long.
And he's sober. All right, I think let us, yeah, we're streaming for 2 hours. It's already 12. Let's take a break with not Evil Within, with, what is this game called? 2 hours, man. We just streamed for 2 hours. I feel like we just got started, man. And not in a good way. Not like, man, I had so much fun. 20 minutes, felt like 20 minutes went by. But I literally feel like we're not getting anywhere. That's what I mean by we just started.
If they catch us, we're dead. What do we do now?
We need to find the Cyberlife warehouse. That's where they keep the spare parts and the blue blood.
Follow me.
I think if I had to pick a mission to do, because I think we're going to stop it. I might jump into The Last of Us for like 30 minutes. What do you think? If I had to pick a mission, I think this is probably the mission that I find more interesting than the other ones. Not the character, though. And I think that's where this goes wrong, just like Westworld. I don't give a fuck about the character. I mean, with the girl and the little girl, you kind of get this character vibe there. Or you get a little introduction, a little peek at their characters, but that guy, outside of just being kind of friends with that old man, character-wise, he's just a blank slate. There's nothing there. It's just empty. So I don't care. I played Evil Within 1 and couldn't stand that character runs out of stamina and goes to a complete stop. Then I played it until I finished the second game. Oh, then you stop playing it until you finish the second game. That sounds dumb, though. That definitely sounds dumb. Got Ellie's knife on the door. I don't know what the new game plus is. I forget. Well, I figured they all run into each other, don't they? That's what I was assuming. All the different stories would run into each other. Now, if I had to pick a favorite, and this is tough, but if I had to pick a favorite, one of the chapters that I personally played the most is Bill's Town. I love a lot of what they did with Bill's Town. The look, the setup, the vibe. There's just something really fun about it. Not only that, but it was one of my daughter's favorites. And when she was first playing this game, she would ask for help to beat certain parts of it. I think I played, what is it, Quarantine Zone? I already did the cargo last night. And, where are we? Outside. I think that's where we were. Let's do downtown on hard. I don't like the Survivor and Grounded because you don't get that listening mode. And I think the listening mode fits this world too perfect to just get rid of it. But I'm really excited, though. There's a... Man, you know, there's a couple different video ideas. I don't have it up yet because I got to wait till June on my calendar. But right now I have 1 week worth of video ideas. Now, I was thinking I can either do one a day all week leading into the weekend, where Friday's The Last of Us Part 2, and then we're going to do Saturday and maybe finish the game on Sunday. That's if we don't finish it on Saturday, because it's not a long game. It's not like a 40, 50-hour game. It's only supposed to be like a 20-hour game. So we're doing 12 hours, supposed to be doing 12 hours on Friday, and then 12 hours on Saturday. We're done. Maybe.
This way. If we cut through downtown, we can hit the Capitol building by sunrise.
Anyway.
We hope.
So I was planning. Create the whole shivs. I already got 2 of them. Wait, melee weapon. Can I not do that yet? The melee weapons? I was planning on, again, either doing one day, one a day for a whole week, one video a day for a whole week, or leading into the 2 weeks until Last of Us, you know, every couple days put up a video, you know? I think it's probably better one a day, because they're not really, they're not highly edited videos, you know? One of them's just reacting to an old Last of Us clip, you know? Really old, but kind of going, you'll see what the theme is when I put that video out. Another one is gonna show off my Last of Us corner, kind of like Last of Us collection. Another video is gonna show something I've been wanting to add to the collection, but I purposefully bought just to do it. I bought it now just to show it off right before the game, but that is the Ellie figure that goes with the Joel that I reviewed. So we have that, and that's funny because it doesn't come with a body. Now this is weird. It doesn't come with a body. So you have to buy the body separate. And the only bodies that they sell, decent ones, that size, are actually lifelike. Fully lifelike. Meaning they show it all. They have it all. I honestly don't know why you would need that, but I guess they figure most people will cover it up, and then the people that are left are buying it to have like naked characters. I honestly don't know. I really have no idea why you would want to total, because it shows the T and S and all that, you know. So I'm gonna be getting this doll that has tits, shorter. However, Ellie with tits looks weird because she didn't have big tits.
What the hell was that?
And it just doesn't look like Ellie. It's so strange how adding a doll with big tits just doesn't look like Ellie. And that's the whole thing. I'm getting it to look like Ellie. I don't give a fuck if it's got tits or not. But it doesn't look like Ellie with some big knockers. So I either have to find a way to get the tits down and flat, or I have to surgically remove, I say that jokingly, I have to cut off doll tits, lifelike, realistic flesh-like doll tits. So that's kind of like a little funny thing that's in the video. So I'm going to be getting this package from China, and it's going to have a lifelike doll, and I have to either wrap or slice the tits off it. And then,
there's the Capitol
hopefully,
building.
a day or 2 days later, I will receive the Ellie heads with the clothes. It comes with 2 different outfits, 2 different heads, weapons, guns, knives. And then the next video will be taking the body that I just shown off and putting the body with the clothes. That would be the next step.
Over here.
So again, we have the old Last of Us clip we're going to break down. We have the I think I'm going to review the Ellie head sculpt and clothes box first. And then the second video will be getting the head. I'm sorry, getting the there we go. Getting the head and the body. Yeah, that's what I'll do. It's hard to think when you got a headache. My head is pounding. You see what I mean when you play Evil Dead 1? It's annoying. Yeah, it sounds like it. If you run out of stamina. That's it.
Hey, Tess.
I hate when they do that in games. Well, sometimes they do it reasonably. And it's not that bad. and you could build your stamina. Like, for example, Days Gone has a stamina meter, and you can run out of stamina, and it gets you killed. Like, if you run into a horde of freakers, and your stamina is low, it'll get you killed. But they do it in a way that doesn't frustrate you. In the Predator video game, they have a stamina, and they changed it to where when you jump, you burn chunks of stamina. I thought that was a stupid change, because now
Yeah, it might be. Let's not
you
stick
jump
around.
a couple times and you're out of stamina. It's like, what the fuck? What idiot changed that? Seriously. I still remember playing this specifically for the very first time, being attacked by this clicker. Oh, it's not this one? Must be the next one. But yeah, look at this. This is cool as fucking. This is PlayStation 3. The PS4, PS5. That shit's gonna be the bomb. Doomsday Kingdom, PS5, end of the life cycle. How badass would that be? In 5 years, we have a Doomsday Kingdom game. That'd be badass. I am polishing a character story that comes way later. And it's interesting because it's actually a younger character, because they deal with... It's like a Joel and Ellie situation. There's an older character, and then there's a younger childlike character. There's no cure, there's no journey, you know, it's not like that, but it does deal with an older and younger character like this, like Logan, that type of thing. And the characters right now, the working name is called the Doomsday Orphan. And all the new characters have code names like the Doomsday Couple, the Doomsday Clown, the Doomsday... What was the other one just recently? Oh my god. The Doomsday Cowboy is one that's coming up. He's a fucking beast. But there's a character coming up that's called the Doomsday Orphan. And there's part of her story I'm like, oh, we're not going to get to it for years, but holy fuck is it.
Clicker.
Yeah, I don't know. It has like this happy sadness to it. I'm like so excited.
So what are they?
But maybe we'll do something like that.
Sort of.
Doomsday Orphan story in a video game. That'd be fucking
Like that.
crazy.
If you hear one clicking, you gotta hide. That's how they spot it.
Yeah, I still remember this. First time playing this, I was like, this was one of the moments where playing this level and running into the clicker here, somewhere, I was like...
The building feels like it's about to fall apart.
That too? That's where I was like, bro, I fucking like this, yo. This game is fucking awesome.
Watch your head.
Watch your head. Yeah, right around here I was like, bro, this is the fucking shit. I should be attacked soon. I forget. The chair going, that thunderous... Yo. I can still picture it too. I was playing in the living room. The lights out, headphones on. I had the wireless headphones. They have good sound to them though. Yeah, right here. Going through all that, first time I played it, this was the moment. It stands out to me, where I sat back in the chair and I was like, not this moment itself, but all that together, from beginning with Sarah to right here, it was like the moment where I was like, I love this game. Like the beginning with Sarah opened my eyes. I was like, whoa. I mean, they start heavy.
Let's get the hell out of here.
All right, that's where we gotta go. But I know there's goodies. But yeah, they started heavy. And then... Yeah, hell yeah, use a ship. And then getting Marlene, because again, you're doing these little running around missions that I really don't give a shit about. you're hunting Robert and Marlene, and they're setting up the story. A lot of that, when I first played, didn't blow me away. It wasn't like the greatest thing ever. It was like, okay. And then when we got on the outskirts, I started to fall in love with the game a little more, because that's more my style. Oh, all right, we're on the outskirts now, and it's raining. You got thunder, lightning. But then when we hit the city, what you guys just saw now, we get out into the city. Look at it, man. And again, you're playing on PS3, and at the time, especially, it was even better, more impressive, because now we have PS4 games, so it's not seen as impressive, but still. When we got to this moment, by this time, the whole thing built up to a point where that was the moment where I fell in love with The Last of Us game. Where I knew it, too. Where I was like, yo, this is the fucking bomb. Plus, as a lifelong zombie fan, when we got to the clickers,
See if there's a way
and
through.
you see them up close, because I didn't even look up the monsters. I watched the trailers. I knew they looked weird and different, but I think that was the first time in-game where you get this up-close look. And, yeah,
All right, kid,
even
you're
for monsters, I was digging it.
Come on. You got it.
They do a number of
Come on, big guy.
decent things in here that I feel are real smart. The false ending, I don't want to say it like that. I think a lot of good games need that.
Shit. Go.
That, you know what sucks when you're enjoying a game and when you really, really like the game and you reach the ending and it's abrupt and it didn't feel like the story tapered well to that ending. That leaves you frustrated, and it leaves this sour taste in your mouth. Not literally, but you guys get what I'm saying. Well, there's a way to do it for a video game where I hate calling it a false ending, but in a way, and for a lack of better term, I'll use that term, but in a way, you can do something like that where I wonder if I should kill him or just go around. We'll just go around for now. Where Joel and Ellie make it to, I forget where, it doesn't really matter, but there's a point in the game where you make it somewhere where you think, okay, that's it, that's the final mission. And then you hit something else, and it kicks the game into a whole new
Joel, help!
thing. Oh, I stabbed the fuck out of you. What do you mean? Maybe I did it too slow. It kicks the game into a whole new arc, so to speak. I gotta look at the chapter titles, but I'm pretty sure it is before Joel gets injured. And that's what I mean. It had this feeling. Look at this too. This is so fucking awesome. As far as atmosphere and world, that is such an awesome level design. You're on the... Look at this. From a skyscraper. You're poking out of it, essentially. And you see the whole rest of the city. Never in your life, in real life, will you ever experience that type of, or see that, hopefully, that type of... Wait a minute, what is going on here? What is going on? Oh, you know what? I bet you I can't. I bet you that's the problem. I think you have to unlock the ability to stab them. That's why it says grab them, and I can't, because I don't have that unlocked yet. Alright, never mind. That was me being dumb. There we go. What was that? Somebody said I had bad vodka experience at 16. I swear I'd get a hangover and sick just thinking about it for years. Yeah, my brother got real jacked up off vodka, and he swore it off. I don't think he's ever drank vodka since.
I'm fine.
Give me a second.
Detroit, become human. Dan said. That's all he said. Someone say last was the cop story and Revolution one's the best. Can watch this game anytime. Nice.
All right.
Bill is hilarious too. Yeah, I like Bill. You see what I mean when you play Evil Within? All right, wait, hold on. Somebody said something. Oh yeah, China started the Rano. You sure you want to order something from there? I'm assuming you just mean that as a joke.
Should we go back up?
But as far as the item you're getting,
this is crazy.
it's something that was produced.
Don't look down.
I mean, a year ago, and packaged away, even if it was, you know, in the very lab where they had the coronavirus, it would not still be on the figure. You get me? Just clean it when you get it from China. Just clean it. It's not like every single thing in China is infected. You know what I mean?
You're okay.
Yeah, look at this. For, I guess it would be level design, right? I mean, just look at that. It's so fucking cool. And that's something they couldn't do in Days Gone that did kind of suck. And I understand why. You can't really have an open world. You can't have an open world and be all out there, because it's not just out there but up there. Meaning when you go into the skyscrapers, you have the ability to go up. So every room, every hall, you can't do all that. I was hoping that they would incorporate a small town in Days Gone. And I'm even hoping in The Last of Us we have bigger level design. Maybe even similar to this. But level design that can allow you to explore some of, or travel through some of the skyscraper and city areas a little more. That's something in a video game we haven't gotten much of. And it's because of how complicated it would be. Wait, what the fuck are you doing? Hold to swap. There we go. Yeah, it's how complicated it is to do. And it is complicated. Again, it's not just about the length, but also now you have to go up and down. So you have to take that into consideration. I remember this part. I always used to help my daughter with this part. It's on hard right now. I don't know if that matters, but we'll see. If I remember the pattern. Now, I haven't played this in a while. If I remember the pattern, I'm pretty sure you should be able to take this guy out first without being noticed. And then from there, I need to play this again with headphones on. Yeah, headphones is the bomb. Now it looks like there's more people here, so let me do this smart. That guy I could kill. Let me get this guy to come over. Yeah. There's only one clicker. Alright, there's two guys and one clicker. See if we can do this. Wait, what? did he see me? Oh, shit. Oh, he got me. Alright, let me do it over again. How the fuck did he see me? I need to play this game again. Shadows of War has everything you talked about wanting in a game or a movie. Shadows of War. Sounds familiar. Is that Lord of the Rings one you were talking about before? I'll have to look it up. Oh, fuck me, bro. Missed him. I was just gonna rough it. How do I kill the clicker though? I gotta shoot him. I was just gonna rough it. Hold on, I'll do it this time, chat. I got this. Shadows of War. I'll look it up. You think they should have remade Resident Evil Code Veronica before Resident Evil 4? No. I'm still excuse me. I'm still unsure how the fuck he saw me though. Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. Two shots. Come on. Where's that clicker? Wait, where the fuck is the clicker? Where was he? He was just chilling, letting me get it in. Ho, you shouldn't have been sleeping on me, bitch.
Alright, come on down.
Nobody wants to give me no ammo or nothing? Fuck. Some bum-ass motherfuckers, yo.
Let's just get out of here.
Oh. Oh, I can make one of each. That's alright. Shadows of War is the biggest world and most interactive game ever. The enemies in the game know what you've done and act on it and speak on it. Yeah, it's Lord of the Rings one. And you mean that, not like the way fans talk about like, oh man, that's the biggest, you know, the best ever. You mean like officially statistics and shit? Come on, Ronnie, you got this. I got it. A little rusty with the Last of Us. See what I mean by like when you do certain stuff like this, like you have to hold that position. When you have these little I don't know, trigger guards. Normally I'd have one hand here and you have to just sit there and hold it until they do their damn thing. But the way I have it set is the trigger is triangle. So without even having to lift my hands or do anything, my other finger is hitting the triangle one. Another small example. When you're running around too, like when I jump over there, I'm not moving my fingers off the thumbsticks. I'm just hitting this to go up it and stuff like that. Just as another little example for people, I think it's a hell of a lot smoother playing with those than not. Was that a candy bar? Did Can I eat it? Man, my headache. Maybe we'll get out of this house area, and then we'll
Down we go.
Yeah, let's get to it.
shut her
Get
down
through
for
here.
tonight. If you start a new game plus, you have all your gun upgrades. Is that what it is? I don't remember what the new game plus for The Last of Us is. Gun upgrades, and do you keep your crafting stuff? Like, for example, I can't craft the scissors onto my melee weapon right now. Let me see. Yeah, I can't craft the melee weapon. So if you do a new game plus, I'm pretty sure you can still do that. I think that's in the new game plus.
After we get back,
I'm not really...
we can take it easy for a little while.
To be honest, I really don't
won't
care
take it easy.
when it comes to... Usually,
Going on about laying low.
when it comes to the new game plus
You
stuff,
always brush me off.
some games have neat cosmetics that, for me, I think it's cool that you can do. And again, it's a cosmetic, so it doesn't matter. But like, for example, in this game, I think the mechanic is nice how they have it set up, where you can't do this until you get to this point in the game, because it makes the early game really tricky, and I don't know. For Days Gone, it works really well doing it that way. Oh, what is this? Do I go down there or up here? Now, for The Last of Us, should I have been able to craft the melee weapon right now? Sure. For New Game Plus, yeah, sure. That'd have been neat, but it's not a game breaker or anything for me.
Through here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Fuck yeah. What do we got? What do we got?
Over here.
I keep forgetting about that quick turn. Oh shit, yeah. Bam, 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 bam. And then quick turn, bro. Payphones. Don't see those anymore, really.
Look at his sleeve. Firefly.
Yep. These guys aren't doing well in or out of the city. Let's hope there's someone alive to drop off.
Huh. He just lights it up. Birds of prey. Ah. Disaster looms above. Color shift. There's Easter eggs and shit hidden in some of these. You really gotta look. Horror Fan presents. Yeah, you really gotta look, because they'll have video game posters like Uncharted. They'll have there was something else. I forget what it was. It was Uncharted and something else. What are the suds? Fresh. Oh, it's all suds, just different colors. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Wait, didn't we come in here? Yeah. Could have sworn we... Oh, yeah. Came in that way. Oh, yeah, I remember this. This was another part my daughter kept getting stuck on when she first started playing.
God, we're almost out. Okay, Joel, you take.
It's not like other games where you can only do what goes in line with the story, but you can do whatever you want, however you want. If you lose a fight or run away, they remember. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. Part of why I haven't really played a lot of... Fuck, I should have left that there. I've been meaning to look and see what the shivs look like, because I was in the middle of repainting one to go with my Joel. There's one that comes with Ellie, and according to the paperwork... Oh, fuck me. That's not a clicker. The one that comes with Ellie is really cool looking. Painted a lot better than the one that came with Joel. The one that came with Joel is terrible. The machete came out good, but the actual... Oh my god, how many are there? Oh fuck. You need a shiv to kill them? I forgot about that, yo. How many can I take out? 3 more? Damn. How many are left? For some reason, I like the bricks over the bottles. They all do the same shit, but it just feel when you clobber someone with a brick, the bottle breaks and bottles are rough. But when you clobber someone with the brick, it has that feeling like, doosh, like you really did damage. So, fuck. He's facing us. Let's get rid of this guy first. Where'd he go? Oh shit. Wow, there's a lot more in here than I remember. Damn. How the fuck do I get her? It's the clickers I gotta make sure I get. There's 2 more. Oh shit, there's another person over here too. Let me see.
Not bad.
I think if this one's eaten, I could be able to... Oh, please let this work. Please let this work. Full on that. Come on, there's no extra bullets laying around here. I need something. Damn. What is that? Safe note or something? I forget. 343.78. Bookstore and letting us use the safe.
Hi, Joel.
Oh shit, there's another one down there. That doesn't look like a clicker. I guess that's just a person. Yeah, they're right there. How do I get to them? Fuck. I think their back is right up against this wall. They're the worst because... Yeah. Fuck me, bro. Is that it? They're usually the worst because if they hear you or catch wind and they just start yelling and they go for it, chase your ass down, let everyone know. I think that's everyone except for that. Wait, what's that noise? That clicker that was down there. Right? Why is it making that sound? Yeah, that sound is for if bad guys can see you. This sound though, the rattling pipes and the, I don't know, just all the shit popping off. They did a really good job with it. We're gonna try to get her. Yeah, we did it. We got one more clicker and that's nothing. So. Ooh, hell yeah. 50. What can we get with that? Oh, that wasn't. Never mind. This is the pills. Maximum health.
Hurry,
Listening.
Joel.
Alright, hold on. Get our listening mode up. What are you rushing me for? We're gonna light this next one up. Last one. You might as well celebrate. Because it's a clicker. I would have to waste a shiv on it or shoot it. Light him up. Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Come on.
I love hitting people with bottles in this game. Yeah, it's got a nice look to it. Thunk, you know? Oh, man. You got any bullets for me? I always pick the bricks, though. I get it. You know, bottle brick does the same thing, but I always pick the bricks, man. You can make your own friends or enemies, including drakes, beasts, orcs, etc. You can build your own armies and siege castles, and after the story, you can continue exploring the world. Yeah, I think the reason why I never picked it up is, I don't know. I just don't have... Yeah, I think the reason is, I don't know. I don't know what it is about that fantasy type world, like Game of Thrones, Willow,
Everyone okay?
Lord of the Rings,
Yes.
shit like this.
Let's move.
All those movies and shows
Sounds
I
pretty good
have
stuff.
enjoyed, right?
It's called
When it
luck.
comes to those movies, though, I'm usually the last one. Like my friend, a close friend, had to tell me, no, my brother took me to see the first Lord of the Rings, and I hated the ending. But then my friend was like, yo, you gotta try this whole series, not just the first one. And eventually I grew to really like the first three movies. Same thing with Game of Thrones. I was one of the last people to watch the show because I don't know, man. It's when I think of it, it's always the last. The fantasy type. I don't hate it, but it's always like last on my to-do list. Same thing for video games. I've seen Lord of the Rings trailers come out, and even trailers that look beautiful. I just glance at them and I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's just not my thing. But I am gonna try to look into it and give it a shot at least, at the very least.
Capitol building's in this direction.
Same thing with Witcher. I got that for my birthday. My brother got me that. A lot of people told me to play Witcher, and I never got around to it. Again, it just has that, I don't know, that vibe of... Is there anything over here? Wait, oh yeah, that's right. We're looking for something, aren't we? Oh, fuck. Damn. I should have saved my...
All right.
Never mind.
They're
I fucked them
recently
up
infected.
proper.
Those soldiers must have just turned.
Which means there's more in the area. We gotta go.
Shit, I can make one. I should have made one, yo. Alright. How many?
Here we go.
Here we go. That's what we needed. Over her body. I'm stuck on her body, chat. Pitch. Yeah, this game looks beautiful. My type of beautiful. Post-apocalyptic, run-down world. That thunder, the way
Climb on up.
they got the atmosphere. Some areas it's in the fall. They got a little breeze, the snow. Man, I love having all seasons. It would be a bit gimmicky and repetitive if they did that with part 2, having different seasons. Maybe they don't have to title card it, but I would like a fall, a winter, a summer, you know. Her outfit, she looks like she has a hoodie.
Joel, over here.
Maybe we can cut through here.
Yeah, that worked out great last time.
T-shirt.
Sorry, I'm just saying.
Man, it's not the way. Shadows of War is way better than the Witcher games. I don't know anything about the Witcher games. I just know they're popular, and they
Coming.
I know.
have that same type of fantasy type vibe.
You got something on your shoe.
I love this part. Plop. That plop was too loud though. Sound needed to a little polish,
Okay.
a final
How do
polish.
we
They
get
should
out of
turn
this
that
place?
sound down.
Let's find out.
A softer thud. Too loud, it's a little slapsticky, you know? Fake. I don't know.
Well, how will you
Hey, here we go. I
I mean,
can
you must have
finally
been somewhere
equip
you
my
shouldn't
shit.
to find an infected in the zone.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna be shutting down though. Any final questions? Anything coming
I was
up?
in this
You guys want
military boarding school.
to know
Sneak
about,
out?
chat
You
about
know.
something?
Explore the city.
My headache
I
ain't
was in
going
the mall
away.
when I
I'm
ran into
gonna
infected.
That place is
Call it a
completely
night.
off limits. How the hell did you get in there?
I had my ways.
Now wait a minute. Oh, that's the holster.
Anyways, one of those,
Long gun.
what you guys call runners.
Holster for a
Bit more
second
than-
long gun.
That was that.
Oh,
see.
yeah, that's right.
Were you
can
with
get
Marlene when you were bitten?
Level
No.
1.
I went to her for help afterwards.
Knowing her, I'm surprised she didn't
Reload.
shoot you.
She almost did. Hope she's all right.
I told you.
Fire rate.
She's gonna be fine.
Wait, no. Fire rate is still good though. I forgot you can upgrade that.
This'll do just fine.
Anything good in here? Yeah, you better believe it. Can I do anything with that yet? No. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I think this is a good place to save it. I'm not like replaying this like a game, so it doesn't matter to be honest, but this was another level I did enjoy in the game. I think for the most part. Yeah, I'm done. This is fun though. I like this game a lot, even replaying it. Quit to main menu. And I'm happy that PS4 5 is backwards compatible, because I would still get that, you know. Man, I want to play a little Last of Us, you know. Let me look at the chapters. But yeah, so you get the hometown. You kick this off with the prologue, which again, perfect. perfect setup to get you in it. And then you got the 20 years later. And to be honest, this is the slowest that The Last of Us gets, for me, in my opinion. And it's understandable because it's the setup. 20 years later, boom, shows you the world beyond the wall. Now you're in the slums and you're dealing with the guns and Robert and meeting Marlene. Cool little mission here with the cargo. This is where it picks up. And then you got the outskirts, and this is where it starts getting my attention. You know, you got outside downtown. This is what we played tonight. You got outside that's where the atmosphere, the lightning, the rain, the gameplay, the sneaking around got my attention. And then that's where I started falling in love with it. The downtown, the museum, the Capitol building. I showed you where I hit my moment where I was like, oh my God. And that was in this level, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in this level. That was when I was like, my very first gameplay. And then by the time, Billstown is immediately after. And I loved Billstown from the first time I played it until still today. So that came immediately after the outskirts. And then you have Pittsburgh's another one. Pittsburgh has 4 again. The hotel lobby, financial district. That's where Ellie gets the rifle for the first time and she helps you out. And then Escaping the City, and this is where you meet Henry and Sam. Oh, no. No, what was I doing? Autosave. No. Alright, so yeah, Escaping the City. And then you get the suburbs, and you got the sewer in the suburbs. This was a cool one. The sewer had a nice vibe to it, split the story up, shook it up a bit. And then the suburbs was really fun because it had the suburban area and then it had a more wide open space, it felt like. And then they let you be a sniper for a bit. So the gameplay kind of switched it up a bit. And then this is where it slows up for the second time. You got the dam area and then the ranch where, isn't that where what's her name runs off? And then you finally say, no, I'm going to do it. Now, here's what I was talking about. The university is the beginning of the false ending. This is where, as you play the game, you get this feeling the ending's right around the corner. And it starts with Tommy's dam, where Joel is like, I'm going to get rid of the kid. And Tommy, you got to take her, yada, yada, yada. And then Joel makes the choice. He's going to see it out because him and Ellie have that moment. Not only emotionally is it a powerful moment between the characters, but for the player, it tells them, okay, that's it. Joel is in it and he's going to finish it. So we're heading towards the end. We have to be heading towards the end. But we're really not. You get to the university and this is where you have, again, love this. This one's in the fall. You have this nice fall atmosphere, but then you have the possible death of Joel when you first play the game. I believe that's right here in the science building where he gets knocked down. And this, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is David's group goes out and they run into Joel and Ellie. They get killed, and that leaves you to the lakeside resort where now it teases Joel might be dead, but you start off as Ellie. Again, it was a surprise. I was like, oh shit, yo, Joel better not be dead. And then, now we're playing as Ellie, and they are leaving hints that she's getting medicine and somebody's hurt. So you're rooting for it to be Joel. And now the game lets you play Ellie for a bit. And I believe it's, what is it, Ellie for both, ain't it? Yeah, it's the whole hunt, and that's with David and all that. And then you got the cabin resort with bouncing between Joel and Ellie. And then now we go to the bus depot. So now it's kind of like, all right, that was the fake out ending. Now here it is. We're going to the end, and it's right now. But we have this highway exit. We have the underground tunnel. And then we finally get to the actual ending. So again, it like pads it out where it makes you, gives you this heads up that you're working towards an ending. And then it gives you this little chunk of game to play. and it's like a reward. It's like, oh, we're heading to the end. No, here's a rewarding little extra bit of gameplay because you thought it was going to end, but here's a little chunk more. And that is, in a way, it's like a comforting, softening blow to someone who's enjoying the game and enjoying the story. It's a comforting lead in, if I'm saying this right, to the real ending within the game. That's just what I was getting going on about before, about the structure here. And if I didn't word it right and you're lost, I don't blame you. But the structure here is broken down really nicely, whether it was on accident or on purpose. It was broken down really nicely here, story-wise, structure-wise, pacing-wise, within the story, but also the gameplay experience. And again, that's really important. That gameplay experience is really important. You can get by with a weaker one if you got a great story, great characters, but to bring it all home, and that's why certain people see The Last of Us as overrated. That's because on a lot of levels, even though the story concept is simplistic, on a lot of levels they're hitting. They got great charismatic characters. They got great charismatic actors playing those characters, adding to the role, adding to the story essentially. For example, and then I'll shut up about it, it was the actor during the filming of the beginning of the game where the actor said something. He called his daughter in the game baby girl when she was dying, and the director Neil Druckmann, he heard that and it stuck with him, and he was like, oh, what did you, this was in an interview, he was like, oh, what did you call her? And the actor Troy Baker said, oh, I called her baby girl. For the ending, taking that information from the actor, something that happened organically on set, the Neil Druckmann took that, went to the ending, and had Joel now call Ellie baby girl in the end when you have her in your arms and you're running away. Now, the way that was constructed, though, again, organically, it's all those little moments that grow out of that. So you take everything as a whole. The look, the game, the mechanics, the gameplay mechanics, the characters, the monsters, the creatures, the talent, all of it, everything. The pacing, the pacing for the story, plus the pacing for the gameplay, and take it all into consideration. That's why The Last of Us, for some, seems overrated, because it hits high on so many little notes that the whole thing in the end is just one fucking hell of a game, and hell of a story, hell of an experience. So that's my little hype speech, I don't know, about The Last of Us. I do got to shut this down, though. Let me read some final comments. XL said something about Shadow of War is way better than Witcher. All right, we left off there. You watched The Boys yet? Yes, I did. I watched that, and I think I reviewed it a while ago. I might not have, but I definitely watched it a while ago. And I don't think Season 2's out yet, but just in case you mean Season 2, I'll look it up again. Shadow of War is a great game. It has the Nemesis system, which is awesome. Dan Peterson says, always a good choice to end it on The Last of Us. Yeah. XL said, you heard about Johnny Depp might be the new Joker in the new Batman movie. I didn't hear anything about the new Joker in new Batman movie or nothing like that. The only thing I heard last was something about who plays Batman, the guy from Twilight, not wanting to work out. But again, I didn't read the article because I don't know why you wouldn't want to work out and look the part for Batman. This game is what introduced me to The Walking Dead. Oh, that's what's up. And XL says, those memes all over the internet are hilarious. Hilarious. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You talking about the GameStop girl? It's ma'am. Yeah. That was like fucking a long time ago, brother. Anyway. That's it. We're gonna shut this down. I'm going to bed. My head is throbbing. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support. Like I said, I'll be considering maybe adding the PSVR with Saints and Sinners to the roster, but I definitely want to see at least interest, just people saying it. And I'm not talking like, flood the tips. Right now, that's not what I'm talking about at all. I'm just talking about actual interest that people want to see that. Because if you can just go and look at another channel's montage video and just kind of get the vibe of what you think of the game, and that's fine for you, there's no real reason for us to invest and go and get the PSVR, because it's like $300 and then, or $200, whatever it is, and then the game, which is anywhere from $40 to $60. There's no reason to spend like $300, $400, $500 on something unless 90% of the watchers are like, yo, let's do it, yada, yada, yada. Because that would be something we wouldn't just pop on for a little bit. We'd probably play it for a few weeks, maybe a few months on end, just whenever we got time. So you guys let me know. Think about it. It's called Saints and Sinners. It's a VR game. You think about that and you let me know down in that comment box. I got to go. This bright light is killing my headache. Thank you, Princess Pie, and everyone else who was supporting tonight. It's important. I appreciate it. Stay safe. Please stay safe. Nope, that didn't work.